All right, Southeast Warren's Randy Jimenez gets on the deck here today with a fifth place medal. Randy, just your thoughts?
Well, I was, coming into today, I was a little nervous about it, seeing all these great runners around. So it was a lot of fun, but I definitely enjoyed and I surpassed even, I always bring more to the table than I think I can. So I was really happy with my time. I was really happy with my place. And overall, I thought it was a pretty decent day, and I'll be happy to come back and do it again next year.
Tell me about your race. What do you feel like you attacked real well? What do you feel like maybe if you get back here next year, you would aim to maybe do better at?
Well, one of the things that I really thought I did well was, maintaining my pace. Here at State, it's really easy to break pace because everybody's so nervous. It's at such a high level. It's really hard to, be careful and run smart. But I thought I did that really well and kept it all under control. And ran my race and ran with the right guys. Something I thought I could do better maybe would be probably, just the staying loose on the course and kind of, staying in a straight line. Sometimes I stray a little bit, or sometimes I have a little bit of that, but maybe that would be a good thing to, kind of work on and think about when I'm doing it during the race. Maybe a little bit of breathing would help. But yeah, that's one of those things.
Fifth place finish this year. You mentioned coming back next year. Is this kind of maybe up the ante on expectations, so to speak?
Yeah, I plan on coming back next year and doing something that's better than fifth. I don't necessarily, expect myself to win it as much as I don't expect myself to, do great things, but I expect myself to work hard, and hopefully the hard work will produce better results next year. So just keep building on what I've already got, and hopefully it'll produce better results than I did this year and the previous years.
St. Albert's Bennett Heisterkamp takes home fourth here today at the state meet. Bennett, you're bringing home some hardware. Just what's it mean?
It means a lot. Last year was 24th, I think, and it was definitely one of my goals to medal and get here on the porch. So I'm really happy with my performance.
How much was last year's performance kind of sitting on your mind going into today?
Oh, it definitely fueled me. Even this summer and this season, I knew I needed to work harder and harder in order to get here. So it's a real sense of relief to know I finally got it.
Today, Joshua Bodler wins it. Noah Jorgensen finishes second. I'm sure you've ran with those guys a lot this year. What's it say about the competition you guys have put on?
Well, I haven't ran actually against Jorgensen or Bowdler, but I was supposed to run against Jorgensen at the Shenandoah meet. But I knew they're good runners, so I knew it was good to have kind of see results and kind of mutual opponents and stuff like that. So I knew I was right there. So
another state trip for St. Albert as a team. Just what was that experience like? You guys come home seventh here today.
Feels really good. Coming in ranked 15th, we knew that was kind of not something we were satisfied with at all. We were only 9 points off Galen, who was ranked 6th coming in, so we knew we could do a lot better. And it means a lot. We got, I think, 9th last year, so we're just keep improving.
Sydney's Noah Jorgensen takes home second here today in 1A. Noah, that's 9 spots better than last year. Just what's going through your mind right now?
Just an awesome experience, great end of the season. I'm just excited to be here and been able to compete at good levels, so yeah.
What did you take away from last year's trip to the deck that maybe helped you here this year?
I learned a lot. My cousin taught me a bunch, and I needed to up my mileage and start working a little harder, and I did just that, and it made me a lot better of a runner, and I think that'll progress into track season and basketball season.
Take us through your race today. Joshua Bodler wins it. You've raced against him a couple times this year. Tell me about the battle.
He took off. He always does. He's a really phenomenal runner. You try to stay with him, but he just goes. Those hills back there, he just sort of went, and no one really was able to go with him. So I was at the lead of that pack, and then I pushed, and I was able to finish. So that's good.
Coming in, was second something you thought was achievable?
Yeah. Coming in, I said top 5, but I was going to be satisfied as long as I was able to compete at the end. I wanted to be in the top. Just at the top, and then I'd just compete at the end and see what happens. So I think I did good there.
Final race, high school wise, how do you sum it up? The season, your career, and the day.
It's awesome. I think my teammates, my coaches are awesome. I think Luis, he helped do a bunch of running. Everyone back at home that was rooting for me, we had a huge pep rally and stuff, so it was awesome. I appreciate everything everyone's done, and it was a great season.
All right, Nottoway Valley's Joshua Bodler, the 1A state champion. Joshua, it's got to feel really good. Just tell me what's going through your mind right now.
A lot of emotions. I crossed that finish line and it felt amazing. But yeah, I remember hugging Mom and hugging everybody, just a lot of support. So it was really emotional.
Tell me about going down the stretch, that final 50 meters or so, knowing that the state championship was right in front of you.
It was good. Yeah, that was about when I knew it. But I also knew that I had to keep going. You know, I couldn't trip and fall or something. But yeah, it felt awesome.
Last year, you finished second in a hard-fought battle. How much has that been sitting on your mind from last year till today?
Every day. You know, there's always been a chip on my shoulder. Getting beat by only 3 seconds. You know, just what could have been, you know.
How would you sum up this season?
It was a great senior season. You know, I'm definitely going to miss this sport. All my teammates, Coach B, you know, and it was just a good season and lots of fun.
An ideal way to go out, I'd say.
Yeah.